Measures have been taken to be economical in the use of fuel so that no major crisis occurs, says Prime Minister. Former OC Pradeep sentenced 20 years and his wife Chumki 21 years in jail in a corruption case. The population of Bangladesh at present is 16 crore 51,58,616. Growth rate is 1.22%. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to MyTV English News. I'm Ashikuzaman with you in the newsroom today. You're watching the headlines now, the details. Measures have been taken to be economical in the use of fuel so that no major crisis occurs, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. She made this call at a discussion meeting on the occasion of the founding anniversary of Awami Sheikh League in the afternoon today. The Prime Minister also said that 6 to 9 months worth of food grains can be bought with the dollar reserves. Due to the Russia-Ukraine war, the shortage of fuel, food and daily necessities is affecting the country, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at a program of D8 Business Forum Expo today. The Premier was virtually connected from her Ganu Bhavan residence. She also advised the D8 countries to find alternative sources of energy and deal with the ongoing energy crisis around the world. Meanwhile, D8 President Sheikh Hasina put forward 5-point proposal to deal with the economic crisis. BNP's protest over the electricity is the best joke of the year, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. During the meeting briefing in his office at the Secretariat, he said BNP is burying its head in the sand in the world crisis and has continued its traditional anti-government practices, stating that the prices of oil, gas, edible oil and fertilizers are still unstable in the world market. The General Secretary of Awami League said that the government is continuing its effort to fix the supply chain by subsidizing public welfare. A Chattogram court today sentenced former Teknaf police station office in-charge Pradeep Kumar Das to 20 years in prison and his wife Chumki Karan to 21 years in jail in corruption case filed by the Anti-Corruption Commission. Chattogram District and Session Judge Munshi Abdul Majid passed the order this afternoon. The court also instructed concerned authorities to confiscate all assets owned by the couple. The OC Pradeep and his wife were present in the court during the verdict. They were sent to jail afterwards. OC Pradeep had been awarded death penalty on January 31st for the brutal murder of former army officer Major retired Sinha Rashid Khan in Cox's Bazar. Population of Bangladesh is at present is 16 crore 51,58,616. Among them, 8 crore 17,12,824 are male, while 8 crore 33,47,206 are females. According to the report, Bangladesh's population has increased by 2 crore 11,14,919 in the last 11 years. According to this year's census, the population growth rate is 1.22%. On 15 June this year, the census and house enumeration activities started simultaneously across the country. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina launched the week-long census at a ceremony at her official residence Ganu Bhavan in the capital. The BBS conducted the census after more than 11 years. Second birth anniversary of Bangabandhu's grandson Sajib Wajid Joy, also ICT advisor to the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, is being celebrated today in a befitting manner. Joy, son of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and the eminent nuclear scientist Dr. M.A. Wajid Mia, played pivotal role in setting the country's crucial course, being the beacon of digital Bangladesh. to mark his birthday. Different programs were arranged including discussions, webinars, tree plantations, cutting of cakes, dua mahfil and distribution of food among the distressed people. Awami League and its associate and like-minded bodies have drawn up programs to celebrate his birthday. Election will be held in a favorable environment of the Commission, says Chief Election Commissioner Qazi Habibul Awal. He said this in a morning meeting with Bangladesh Jatiya Party on the 9th day of dialogue with political parties. Commenting that there is no chance of EVM hacking, the CEC said that all parties need sincerity to organize the fair elections. Apart from this, the Commission will also hold dialogue with Zakir Party and Krishok Shromik Janota League today. Now, international news. A 7.3 magnitude earthquake has struck the Philippines. According to U.S. Geological Survey, the quake struck in northern Luzon, the country's most populous island, at 8:43 a.m. local time. The agency originally designated the quake 7.3 magnitude. Its epicenter was about 13 kilometers southwest of the small town of Dolores Arba province with the depth of 10 kilometers according to USGS. The earthquake's impact was felt in the capital city Manila, more than 400 kilometers away, where workers and residents evacuated from buildings and gathered on the street. The quake also triggered landslides, with photo showing large boulder and rocks tumbling onto a road in the town of Bauco, south of the epicenter. Other photos show people working to clear the debris. At least 15 people lost their lives in anti-UN protests and clashes in African country of Congo. Among them are 2 Indian members of the peacekeeping mission. Protests against the removal of the United Nations peacekeeping mission began on Monday in several cities in the country's North Kivu province. Protesters alleged that the peacekeeping missions failed to protect civilians from terrorist organizations. In protest, the angry crowd vandalized and set fire to the United Nations building. At this time, the members of the mission fired at the protest. Secretary General Antonio Guterres called the attack on United Nations a war crime. We're about to end the headlines once again. Measures have been taken to be economical in the use of fuel so that no major crisis occurs, says Prime Minister. Former OC Pradeep sentenced 20 years and his wife Chumki 21 years in jail in a corruption case. The population of Bangladesh at present is 16,51,58,616. Growth rate is 1.22%. A magnitude of 7.3 earthquake has struck the Philippines. Barcelona and Real Madrid drew in their respective matches in club-friendly football. That's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit YouTube/mytvnews. To watch our old program, please visit YouTube/mytvbangla and Facebook/mytvbangla. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.